Education is an undeniable privilege and recognized as a constitutional right by governments around the world. International bodies such as the United Nations have for decades been championing the importance of imparting education around the world and have themselves taken up widespread initiatives, especially in the developing world. Rapid improvements in ICT have opened up opportunities in the education domain like never before and have triggered a dramatic shift in the way classrooms are taught, accessed, and evaluated. With the global ICT spending in education breaking the $4 trillion mark, it is a clear sign that educational initiatives are increasingly adopting ICT. Novatium's education solution capitalizes on our vast expertise in cloud computing and mobility and adapts the wide possibilities of these technologies, and Novatium's management control as a service platform to provide a simple and effective solution. The education solution is a framework designed and built along with FINIA-FI, which is an incubation out of the University of Lund, with its imperative to promote the use of ICT in social innovation and in supporting the tenets of the UN Convention on the Rights of Children. Novatium's education solution framework offers a sophisticated alternative with its various features that duly acknowledges the shortcomings of the existing ICT applications. The Novatium solution efficiently manages various devices, services, apps, and content. It is agnostic, hence can work on a variety of devices, can incorporate best of breed and relevant services, applications, and content. Provides a simple and easy to use interface that facilitates intuitive learning. Applications designed and built for the specific purposes of access to local and cloud-based files. Teachers to administer applications and services. Teachers to create, share, and publish lectures. A community management tool that enables schools and their students to form their own communities and collaborate. A safe web search, a mechanism to blacklist resources and applications, etc. Comprehensive reporting system that tracks and logs details on all usage. New content and educational applications are instantly made available to all students simultaneously. Provides a high level of security that protects the framework from loss of data due to viruses without any need for constant software updates. The simplicity of the framework requires no prior technical knowledge to operate, nor does a dedicated IT department is needed for its maintenance. The inbuilt communication tools facilitate exchanges between schools around the world. Personalized user login offers each student to use any device with all their available files. Now, let's take a look at the various salient features of Novatium's education framework. The Novatium education framework begins with two different logins: the school account and the student login. The entire framework subscribes to the UN Convention on Child Rights, which can also be customized depending on the country of deployment. The framework can coexist with any education service provider and also with any applications and content providers. The school account is a generalized login for the usage of students and teachers alike. Using this login, the students of a school can gain access to apps and contents that are publicly made available by their teachers or the school's administration. Students can't alter or delete the apps and content, but can make requests for new apps to be added to the list. Such requests are directly sent to be analyzed by their teachers, and if found relevant, will be made public for the benefit of all the students. The student login is a personalized space for each student of the school. The students access this using their own login details. Once logged in, the student can customize the apps and contents according to their requirements. They can access the internet, retrieve lectures from the cloud space, and download apps from the app library. But such actions are monitored and regulated by the school's admin, which means that the students can only access only those websites and apps that have been whitelisted by the admin, preventing inappropriate usage. After logging in, the user is greeted with 4 unique tabs placed in 4 corners of the screen. Classroom on the top, Help menu to the left, App library on the right, and Leisure Zone to the bottom. Every menu has a remote control icon present on the right-hand corner of the screen, which facilitates easy navigation from one menu to another with a universal user-friendly design. Classroom and Leisure Zone are 2 categories for students to access their applications. Classroom will contain applications that are related to school use and that are essential for classroom use. Leisure Zone will contain applications that are related to leisure, such as games, fun learning apps, educational games for the purposes of enhancing the students' skills and knowledge. The categorization of applications is done by the admin or teacher. The applications that are downloaded from App Library will reside in Classroom or Leisure Zone based on their categorization. The Help menu is one of the most significant additions to the framework. Using this menu, students can send in queries or request counseling regarding personal and education issues from professional student counselors. This menu can be customized to local and country-specific NGOs or student helplines. If it is so needed, it can be configured so that the Help menu and the interaction therein are not monitored or available to the school's admin. The framework's special feature, Story of the Day, is placed centrally on the home screen, which is a window through which the students are presented with small daily articles and pictures created by the administrators of the system. This also provides the school's admin a medium for fast and easy communication with all the students simultaneously. The home screen can also be populated with other applications if need be. The Classroom menu gives the user access to lectures, assignments, and subject-related content. The Classroom menu comprises of 3 options. The first and the most important one is My Community. In here, the user can start, manage, and participate in communities of their preference. Through this option, the user has access to interact with their fellow classmates, teachers, and other students of their school. This helps students to have constructive discussions regarding trending topics and improve their knowledge. The students can also benefit from the mailing facility, which enables them to send and receive mails within their community. If a student wishes to communicate with a student from a different school, a request needs to be sent to the admin, and on their approval, the student can initiate a communication request. Various schools can form communities of their own. The students are then a part of the community of which their school is a part of. The second is My Lecture. This facility assists teachers to create, post, and share lectures which can then be downloaded by the students in the student logins. The third option is the web browser, where the user can access only the whitelisted web resources on the internet. It also includes Safe Search functionality. The Safe Search enables the student to only search across the web resources and sites that have been agreed as safe and proper by the community of users. The search results in turn are displayed intuitively in a form tree-like structure. This infograph is generated based on the current and relevant topics related to the searched keyword on the internet. Form tree and circles are a more intuitive, innovative, and friendly way of displaying the search results. The results from the web search are categorized on various relevant keywords and are displayed in a branch form for sorting the results in circles option. Novatium's education framework has a clever way of stacking, maintaining, and retrieving data and files with a functionality called the drawer. The drawer is a simplified and child-friendly version of the file manager. The drawer helps you to maintain, categorize, and access files in an easy way. The child will also be able to move their important set of files to the cloud storage and access it from anywhere using the browser and his or her login credentials. When a student wishes to print out content, the student needs to first send a request, which is then reviewed by the teacher, and only if found necessary, the request is carried forward. This eliminates any unwanted wastage of paper and upholds eco-friendliness. We understand that students of all are curious beings. With the constant introduction and upgradation of existing as well as new apps to the market, it becomes all the more important that these are made available to students instantly. The framework comes with an inbuilt app library that contains an array of useful apps chosen by the administrator, which can be accessed and downloaded for personal usage by students over the cloud network. All the apps are whitelisted and customized by the admin and are regularly updated to the latest version. Some of these apps can also be pushed by teachers or school administrators so that they appear in the school login or the student login. The apps are categorized to appear in the classroom or leisure zone and will download and appear accordingly. The lecture management feature facilitates teachers to upload and provide access to lectures and evaluate students' work. Teachers can also create lecture content in advance and make it available for access according to their convenience. Teachers have the facility to view other teachers' courses and curriculum. The framework is also complementary to various content and app providers. The admin can incorporate and download various third-party applications. Various administration and management functionalities are available through a business administration console. Application management. The framework facilitates education and teaching as an interactive and immersive process. Apart from the routine system administration tasks, business actors such as education administrators and teachers can pick and choose applications, suggest or push content and applications to student environments based on rules that only they can decide. Service management. Whenever necessary, Novatium's team can establish relationships with local content and app providers. The flexibility of the framework allows rich functionality be delivered over a variety of devices through these tie-ups. The category management will be used in the app library, classroom, and leisure zone. Based on the categories such as featured, classroom, and leisure zone, the application can be listed or uploaded to the app library. In classroom and leisure zone, the applications can be categorized and then listed under the default and normal sections. User management helps administrator to create student users, teacher users, and admin users. It also helps in association of users to communities, package, services, and privileges. The user manager lets the admin to manage the user's access and restriction on the Novatium education system. Each user will have a unique profile and can be managed uniquely. Deployment management helps in the creation of schools and communities. It also helps in managing and associating various schools, communities, and organizations across the Novatium education system. Novatium's education framework is deployed in various schools across the world to facilitate students to benefit from the latest and best ICT.